Yes.
Welcome everyone to the Conservation Commission on Wednesday, September 24th, just after 7 o'clock. Meeting is starting with the NOI for Lot B, Kiwanis Beach Road, construction of a single family house.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Bob Parenti on behalf of Kiwanis Beach LLC. I had a couple of these green cards come back, and they were late and I forgot to bring them to the last meeting. So based on our last meeting, I made a couple small revisions to the plan. And I also brought a couple of paper paper.
It's the same one you did with me.
Same PDF that I sent you.
Put it on the screen. Yeah.
Is there an electronic version?
Yes, I'm working on that.
Thank you.
Put in the Q and A.
I think I'm just one of the principals here, might be trying to log in.
Okay.
Okay.
I would think. But I'm not sure if he'll raise his hand.
Okay.
Talking about, okay, moving the proposed bounds.
Yeah, so move these two bounds, yeah.
Right across.
That's all you got. Yep.
Right, yeah, right here.
Yep. So they used to be down closer
Right, there was-
to the
So,
35, closer to the I moved the logs too, yeah. Once I moved the bounds, I moved the problem also.
okay,
We're not really doing any work up there, so
right,
I think at the first meeting, Mary had asked for the limit of work, so we now have a limit of work on there. That's why it made sense to me to do these
Sure.
for the future owners.
okay.
And then I think Mike had asked for the,
Yeah,
I didn't realize 100-foot the resource to the vernal pool. I didn't realize that went that far, so then I added a 50-foot line there, which I marked in red. Which is the
150,
basically 150 for the vernal pool, correct?
Oh,
and there's nothing going on down here, correct?
Going down.
No, there's nothing, that's all.
I think the commissioner,
Yeah, the bound.
everybody wanted them, wanted to see how far away it was, I think, on the commission's behalf.
Alright,
Doesn't affect our construction at all, but
okay.
it will be on plans for the future owners to see.
Mary, did you have any thoughts on this? Any?
well, this plan that I have up here, I don't think it's the latest one, right? You
Should be.
can look at it up there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Doesn't show the vernal pool markers.
Didn't show the move? Is that the
So,
one I just sent you?
well, it might not be. I
Oh,
need to,
okay.
I'm gonna see if I can bring up the most recent one.
Pretty sure I sent you the most recent one the other day.
Yeah, so it looks, it's right here. This is, it's not colored though. This is, oh, that's the 100
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah, because I moved these two up here.
Right.
I moved these
Yeah.
two up here on the plan,
right,
so we should have. We should have the PDF, but.
yeah, it's on, not that you guys can see it, but it's on this plan here. You need to look at everything.
No, I got it right here.
Okay.
Let's see. It was possible I picked the wrong one to send you, but I'm pretty sure.
No, and I think it's quite possible.
Yeah, those are the two, yeah.
Yep.
Should be rotated, yeah. Rotation.
No.
Just again. Hello, Chris. You know what? Yeah, use the link on the agenda, Chris, or the one that's on the website. under the calendar because Lauren said she never forgot to change the link on our website. So that's the problem. But if you go to the town website under the calendar, Denise has it right on the calendar. So that might be the best way to get in, or the easiest. Okay. No problem. Don't worry about it, Chris. Okay. All right. Okay.
So,
Yeah, so on this plan, the green line is the 30-foot line. The green line is the 30-foot line, so now you can see clearly how much we pull those monuments out.
Yeah, so,
From the original.
All right, so now there's two sets of monuments,
well,
So the lower set of the,
a lower set
Like it
of
has.
vernal pool.
right,
Yeah, my only, when I was looking at that, I was just wondering if it would be confusing because. All our monuments have the same sign on them. I almost wish we had one that said vernal pool on it.
yeah,
Because
I
you
know,
could,
because
you
you
could
could-
potentially think that
the middle was fine.
the middle is, well, you could think that the middle is the wetland and that beyond the red line is okay. But, cause it's not, so I don't. I actually Googled to see if there were any vernal pool markers, but maybe we can just. I don't know, I would almost like to have it say vernal pool on it.
where are you getting them, or where are you getting those other markers?
Yeah, we just have them, we
No,
bought
somebody
it.
made them up though, right?
Yes, they made them up,
I'll
so,
just call the same place, see if we can get 3.
yeah, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but we could do that, I think. We might have to get a minimum of 50, but we would use them on other projects probably. I don't know if anyone else wants to weigh in on that.
I was gonna say, any other members have any thoughts or questions about the plans?
Nope.
Mike? Okay. Mike's still with us?
I gotta, in order to see my participant, stop sharing.
I just emailed Chris the link.
Oh, thank you, from the calendar,
Yeah.
yeah. But we do have, it looks like.
I was gonna say, I wanted to make sure the members spoke, then I was gonna see if we had an audience.
I'll call Chris also just now.
Yeah, so Mike is. Okay,
We're all set?
Hi, I'm fine with the discussion. I was able to hear it.
All right,
Thank you, Tom and Mary.
any members, Mary, I mean, any public,
I
yes.
see something in the Q and A there. I don't know if someone is fine.
oh, in the chat,
On the chat,
Says
in the
Q&A.
Q&A. I don't know if
Says
someone
Q&A.
is doing something there. Actually, I don't have Chris's number to be honest.
okay, so. I see Al Martin. Al Martin, would you like to say anything? I'll promote you to panelist if you would like to say something.
That was one of the principals,
Yeah. The only other okay, go ahead, Al, if you want to speak.
No, I just wanted to say that I was here and I was listening to everything that Bob said. That was all.
So we did get a DEP number and I think their only comment was with the wetland delineation. And, they wanted to see, some soil samples. When I actually reviewed the delineation, I was able to get my auger in a few places.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty rocky, right?
Yeah, it is rocky. I felt that the delineation looked reasonable. Given what it was. There was actually one section that I would have included, but it didn't really, it's not gonna affect the building at all. It's on the other side. So I think that the delineation is reasonable. That other section's probably was right in here.
Yep.
a little
I think you
section
mentioned it
here.
the first time, you mentioned it at the first meeting, though.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
way
long.
across the floor.
It's way far away from all the work.
Alright, so, the only thing we're have left really to discuss is, are we going to get, new medallions?
Little pony medallions, yeah,
Okay,
which,
so we can close the hearing, is that?
I think they close it, then take a vote after.
Or,
yeah, so you typically, if we're all set, we can close the hearing and I drafted the order on this one, because things are actually quiet. So we're already ahead, but we can specify the order to say vernal pool, because we have, this project take like a year, we have time.
yeah, that's what I was saying, I mean, I wanna keep it open for
Yeah,
a medallion.
yeah, so we can certainly try to order. Like I think our current medallions say wetlands do not disturb, so we could say vernal pool resource area or something. Yeah,
Yeah, that, we can discuss that
yeah,
later.
That's more of an internal thing. with the
Yeah,
commission.
right, so,
I think that would be, because there's probably other sites where that would be useful as well.
sure, I agree with you.
In fact, Sawmill, the new ones on South Street, 169 South Street, there's vernal pool. That might be useful there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're ready to close then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Unless there's any neighbors that have any comments.
Yeah, I thought,
There was one neighbor last time,
right,
what was Laura?
but
I'm not
If
sure.
nobody-
Yeah.
is there anybody from the public here?
There's a bunch of people on, but I don't know. They're not raising their hands, so.
Okay,
Do they have access to chat or anything?
Yeah, they can put something in the question and answer apparently.
Okay. So as
Mary, so from the owner's point of view, sometimes would the actual paperwork get issued at the next meeting, or do you guys sign something?
We can
Sure.
sign it tonight,
Okay.
because
I
I've
know-
got the orders pretty much ready.
I flagged the limit of work. There's like orange flags,
Okay.
LOC, and I know that Al, you probably had talked to Al Martin, that he was anxious to walk it, but he wanted to get the approval first, so
Okay,
he'll probably handle the sidewalk with you.
okay.
Right.
All right, yeah, that sounds good.
Al, you got that, Al?
he's muted.
Yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna rain tomorrow, but I could go there anytime.
Next week.
Gotta get recorded first.
I want to be able to get, my well, my septic system and my foundation in before the snow.
Right.
All right, yeah,
So the well permit, they need to cut the trees and.
Right. I have the well guy all paid up, ready to go, but we can't do nothing. We can't cut trees until we
So
get it
actually-
closes.
You don't normally walk it until the paperwork's recorded to the registry?
yeah, I mean, it's kind of at your own risk, but yeah, there's a 10-day appeal
Oh, yeah,
period.
the appeal period.
Right, so it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's a 10-day appeal period too, Al, but
But we
if
could
nobody's objecting to
potentially-
this.
Yeah, we could potentially have the orders ready, well, certainly by Monday, but maybe
Okay.
even tomorrow.
Okay,
And then that would start that 10-day appeal period.
so the paperwork gets recorded, Al, and then it becomes more official than it is tonight, so. Mary just has to get signatures probably on the signature page.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Thank you, guys.
And you can keep these if you want, but.
Yeah, no, definitely, those are your updated documents.
all right,
It's
so,
for you guys.
what do we need, a motion to close the hearing?
And to issue an order of condition.
And to issue the order of condition, so moved,
Second,
all in favor, Tom, I.
Illinois.
Marcella, I.
Mike, aye.
Oh,
Motion is approved by the commission members attending. It's
Yeah, unanimous vote of the.
unanimous vote of the commission members attending.
great.
All right, I think I'm good. You good, sir?
All right, thank you.
You.
Just put on yet?
Well, there's an iPhone on, I wonder if that's Chris, I don't know. It
What-
doesn't even give the number, it just says iPhone. So it could be, it's just a random person as well.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, so the next one is 7:15, the hearing in RDA for 75 Elm Street. Fill in backyard removal of 20 white pines continued from July 23rd.
Yeah, and he has, I saw him out walking, he's still nowhere near ready. So I suggest we continue this until November, let me just, it's the first meeting in November. The 12th.
Okay. All right, then you have the 18 Corner Beach progress for what are you
Yes.
doing here?
So we have a representative here from that. All right. Oh, and here's Chris again. Hello, Chris. Great. Um. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay, great.
Recording in progress.
Just testing it by second.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, thanks, Chris.
The owners of 18 Corners are here.
Yes, 18 Quantispeak Road is here. Is this Marcella or Barbara Alves with us?
This is Barbara.
Hi, Barbara, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you?
All right, so I saw you put something in the chat here.
Yes, I misread the agenda. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, so you've gone ahead and ordered the bigger trees, it looks like.
Yes, correct. I can send you the order numbers just so you can make sure it's the right trees. But I spoke with Lauren because we needed to sub one of them, and she told me to. Then I purchased the one that she told me to sub.
Great, so you've ordered them, and do you know when you're gonna get them planted?
Next week we're gonna get them planted, and then we're gonna get the report as soon as possible. I'm gonna hurry my guys to do that so I can get that to you.
Who's planting?
Yeah, so now you're getting the report from trying to remember her name, the wetland scientist.
Yes, Mary Ann.
Mary Ann, right, DePinto.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna get her out there to do that. Very good.
Mhm.
And now's a good time to get those plantings in. I just hope it starts raining. Is the homeowner willing to water that stuff?
Yes, I can speak with them. They're close friends with our family, so there'll be no issue there.
Okay. All right. I think that was the other report and that stuff. And so make sure that Mary Ann, documents, because I feel like some of the shrubs that you planted in the spring, I don't know how well they did over the summer. It was really dry. So if some of them died, they might need to be replaced. I think.
Okay.
Or the order says, kind of the retention, I think if a few die, it's okay, but if you lose more than I don't remember what the number was, 10 or 20%, then you do have to replace them.
Okay, I'll have her do the report and then if we're short shrubs or trees, we can replace them.
Okay. Very good. I think that was the main items. We just wanted to, touch base and make sure that you guys were moving forward with that and yeah. And just keep good, just if you ever have questions, please call and that way we can just keep an open line of communication. That's good.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Any members have any questions or anything? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We have 105 Crockett Road, certificate of compliance. Installation of a septic system.
Yeah, so. Let me just check and see if Chris made it.
We tested that link I sent her and I was able to get in.
Yeah.
I think she was gonna try website.
Well, that's right, I just,
You did it
I
wrong.
just copied it from the website and I
What
posted,
needs this- Yeah,
yeah, and I posted it. I copied it from the calendar on the website, posted it in an email, and I sent her, and then I just tested it just now. Because it should be easy for her to just do one
Yeah.
quick link.
One click.
One click. and
yeah, exactly.
I don't know what system she has.
Or she can also do it from her phone, because if she uses on her phone, she can just get it on her phone.
Yeah. All right,
Crockett Road.
let me share my screen. So this is the as-built that was submitted for Crockett Road. If you'll remember, this is actually the first project I reviewed when I started here 3 years ago. This was a new septic system. Here's the lake over here. Here's Crockett Road, but the system was going across the street. This is one, they're pumping up the hill. They had to get an easement from the town. It was a huge deal. But they're done with that. I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see, this was the part that was within 100 feet. The pump was placed and the old septic tank was here, that was removed and they just, had to replace the retaining wall, they had to replace the deck. They've done a lot of work on this property, the new deck. And then this is across the road, septic field. They had to cut trees down for this, it's very stable, everything looks good. They created a huge retaining wall thing and they got a little extra parking out of it along the road. And I think everything looks pretty good there. And this is, they had to rip up their whole driveway as well. This project is a big deal. I think everything looks good and it is okay to go ahead and issue that certificate of compliance.
All right. You have to vote on it or?
Just vote to issue, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so. What am I supposed to say now?
I'll make a motion to issue a certificate of compliance for 105 Crockett Road. DP number 311-0824.
Second,
Okay. So move.
Yes, sir. Second, so now we just need to vote.
Now you just need to vote, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tom,
Al and I.
Marcella, I.
Mike, aye.
I'm confused about what I'm supposed to do
Good job.
here. Yeah, all right, so anyway. Unanimous approval of the commission members present. So we all set there, Mary?
Yeah, I think that's all set. I think there's the lawyers in attendance, but I don't.
Well-
Really need to talk to him
Well,
if unless he wants to, but I don't think he's raising his hand, so.
So now we have the administrator's report.
Alright, so one of the calls I got, and I made it pull up the map so you guys. A resident at 70 Menden Street. So he lives right next to the access, the town land that goes between Menden Street and Dogwood Drive, if people have that in their heads. If you don't have it in their head, I'll pull up the map so we can look at it. But he lives right along that access. And he's like, well, I usually cut all the brush out of there. He's like, was the town ever gonna do that? He's hoping that we'll clean it out, and I guess I should have gone to look at it to see what,
Wouldn't that be DPW?
Well,
No, it
it's-
wouldn't be. I'm familiar with this situation.
All right, what do you have to say, Bill?
So, okay, yeah, this is Bill Taylor, Open Space, but yeah, so he lives along the access to the uh, or the the Dogwood Drive open space. And his driveway actually is an easement over somebody else's land. And in the past, he's wondered why he's asserted that the town should be taking care of the driveway, which is not the case. He has an easement and he can, for his driveway, it is his driveway. The only issue that I see here is I wasn't 100% sure that he wasn't concerned about growth off of our land.
Mhm.
So Mary, if you could just go and visit and confirm that the issue is not growth coming off on our land that's impeding his driveway.
Okay,
Because if it's something that we need to take care of, that is the trees or whatever, the underbrush on our land is starting to go over the driveway, well, we're gonna have to take care of that. Because his
Yeah.
driveway, I think probably could conceivably it runs right along the property line.
because you think the driveway runs on the edge of the property line. It's hard to tell, like, I wonder if there's stakes out there or any kind of mark.
Yeah, you may have a little bit of trouble. The property, our property doesn't have an easement for his driveway, but the
Okay.
property that butts ours has an easement for the driveway.
Okay, so, all right, I can get, so the concern would be like if there's like trees that are like really hanging right over his driveway that ought to be cut.
There's a line of pine trees at the very least, and
Okay,
so
Okay.
I think the most likely thing is it's still an issue of a perception of how the driveway, who is responsible for the driveway.
right, okay. Yeah,
Mr. Pond, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he came in and talked to me at the DPW, and I told him I would talk to you because I just wanted to be sure that it wasn't our problem.
right, exactly.
Bill, do you know what he means by cutting the brush? Is it just bushes growing onto it, or is he talking about trees leaning over the driveway? Because,
I honestly, that's why I felt somebody had to go out and take a look.
oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because it is possible that the vegetation on our land is over his driveway.
Which is fine if it's not impeding him using his driveway.
Right, but like I said, that driveway is either at or very close to the property line.
Okay. All right, I will check that out. Thanks. Thank you. And then, we had a complaint about work at 93 Crockett Road. It was just, somebody out fishing. And it's fine, but I did,
saw that in the report.
yeah, I did go out there and do a site visit. They're almost done with their landscaping. They're gonna be in pretty good shape. I attended a DEP workshop on enforcement. That was interesting. And I think for me, the big takeaway is that we have 2 years. I'm just thinking of recent enforcement situations. We actually have 2 years before we lose our window, so we can wait a little bit and pursue that a little later if we need to. We have 2 years on that.
I'm trying to think, why would we want to wait, we want to enforce it, what's happening.
Just the lawsuit one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Oh, here's Chris again. Hello, Chris? Oh, let me see if I can. All right. Oh, there she is. All right, Chris, I promoted you to panelist. Here she comes, yay. Excellent. Be relaxed, huh?
That's very glad.
All right, and then also today, the MACC had a workshop on stormwater reviews, so that was interesting. And then every year we have to put together numbers that our dentist wants, these are MS4 numbers for the state, so they ask for things. And so this year's numbers are on the right there, the fiscal year 25, so this is fiscal year, so it's June to, or July to June or whatever it is. But just a note that we had twice as many notice of intents this year as last year, and my site visits are up. And this year we started doing the ALDPs and the LDPs. So that's just a report on that. And the enforcement action thing, I don't know that, we wrote a lot of letters, we tend to be more letter friendly. We actually only issued one enforcement order, so. Maybe we need to do a few more.
Marianne, I can't see you now.
Yeah, we have can you see the plans on the screen, Chris?
Not right now.
Or the report?
All I see is Zoom. I saw your report, but it disappeared.
Okay, well, we can see you, Chris, so you're on.
Okay, good.
Was Kiara able to get on? Because I saw she sent an email.
Oh, Kiara is, I believe Kiara is on.
Okay.
She's here.
Technology is good when it works,
That's right.
not when it doesn't.
When it doesn't.
Chris, you might want to try some other window might have opened on your screen covering your Zoom window, so you might want to see if you can find that Zoom window again. That happens to me all the time.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw it, but now it's gone again. There it is, Mary.
All right, so 99 Cracker Road, this is just a septic that was underway. It's looking pretty good. And they're not quite done yet, though. When I was just on Crocker Road, so I stopped at every site on Crocker Road. This is 93 where the complaint was. As you can see, he's putting sod in.
Looks good.
It looks great, yeah. You know, he is very close to the water here, but it seems like they're paying attention. They're gonna put pavers in here. It seems to be under control.
I like all your pictures, Mary.
Thank you, Chris.
They're great. It's like we're over there with you.
Yeah, this is 71 Crockett Road, and they've just put their foundation in. And this is 12 South Street. He is putting in a 30 by 50 foot garage, so this qualified. Oh, Shannon raised her hand. Oh, Shannon's here. Let's see if we can get Shannon in. All right, Shannon, were you just wanting to get on, or did you have something you wanted to say?
No, I was just getting on. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so he's putting in a large garage kind of in this area, and he will be putting a little bit of erosion control up for it. And then this is the whole new development over at West Main. They've got one house pretty well started. That one's in pretty good shape. This is the one off Mechanic Street. And now that we had our most recent near map flyover, I can see that he disturbed well over 20,000 square feet.
So what are we doing now?
Yeah, so I've asked him to come to the next meeting. He couldn't make it tonight. So there's a couple options here. And I'm not sure how the board would wanna go, and he's of course hoping for the easier option. The easier option is that he just has to restore, it looks like it's approximately 7,000 square feet that he went over. We could make him restore that area and plant trees in it. And then, or we could have him do the whole land disturbance permit, redo all the engineering and the whole 9 yards on that. Because he's over the threshold, which requires the land disturbance permit. So land disturbance,
Why didn't he get the permit?
why didn't he do that originally? Because he assured me it was under 20,000 square feet, but it's not.
Yeah.
So, and it could be the contractor, did he follow the plans to the T, he cleared more than he should have. Or whatever.
So how much did he clear, 30?
To me, when I estimated, it looks like he cleared about 27,000 square feet instead of 20.
So like almost a third.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Substantial.
It is substantial.
Yeah, I mean, if it was,
And if you look at the site, and he said, and we'll have them there.
yeah, I think I'd like to hear from him.
The Mechanic Street one and the one on West Main, they're connected through their backyards.
Sure.
And so he's been taking a lot of the dirt from the Mechanic Street one and stockpiling it on one of the other lots. And even the Mechanic Street one. There's an area in back which had been open field that they're using, so it's quote unquote being disturbed. It's like how picky you're gonna be with this. But certainly this one, he cleared well over the 20,000 square feet of trees. So that's, I think the question for the board is, are we gonna allow him to just do a restoration, or are we gonna make him do the full-blown permit? And I guess the full-blown permit would require a stormwater report and then analysis and all that stuff. Yeah, so you guys can think about it. Maybe we need something more than the ALDP though, to have some way to hold them fast to restoring that area, because just under an ALDP, the only thing I can hold him up on is I can hold up his occupancy permit, which they don't like, but I could hold that up.
Yeah, I want to hear from him.
Okay.
Before I decide.
That's fine, so he'll be at the next meeting. That's just kind of a preview. If anyone has anything they want me to look up or prepare for the next meeting, let me know on this issue. And I can show the near map picture where I calculated it out. I'll make sure I have that on the Google next meeting packet.
Okay.
So that's that one. And it does seem like, he hasn't done a lot near the road, so that's relatively stable. He's been lucky, we haven't had a lot of rain, so.
Wait till tonight.
Yeah, it's true. I should, tomorrow's my day to go do all my site visits, right, and see what's.
Well, tonight and tomorrow are supposed to be a lot of rain, like 1 to 2 inches.
Yeah, and they've also applied for 2 more ALDPs, 2 new houses. If you know where the main house is, these are to the left of that, in that big field. They submitted a wetland delineation. They're keeping all the work at exactly 100 feet away from the wetlands, so they don't have to do any notice of intent. He's also kept the work under the 20,000 square feet again. Although I kind of wish, maybe I should just make him do it, that he would highlight the area. This is so the contractor can see. On the other ones, I think I need to make sure they don't draw it on there. This is your limit of work, stay within it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
To let the contractor get in trouble.
Yeah, so. And so this is one of the new lots. This is the wetland behind it. The delineation was very clear and well done on this lot. It's easy. This is the second lot. They're both open fields for the most part. And I don't think they'll be cutting any of the trees down near the wetland, staying away from that. Yeah, and I guess I haven't, maybe I should look at that plan. Like if some of the field is in the 100-foot buffer, anyway. I don't know that it is. All right, so those, I did issue those ALDPs this week, and again, it's good we have the near map so we can check on the actual disturbance size, so that's good. And that's pretty much it for that.
Well, I appreciate everyone who showed up in person. So thank you, Tom and Alan and Mary. So did we already hear the 7 o'clock one?
Yeah, Chris, we are at
Administrative report. meeting
administrators
minutes.
report and ready for meeting minutes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, 1 second. Let me get them pulled up. Oops, those are the current ones. All right, so I'll start with, we have 1 voucher. This opens. 1 second, let me do this a better way.
Well, it's a good thing that we have a quorum tonight with all of our different configurations.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got 1 voucher just for Mary's mileage for August, comes out to $17.71. And then here is the balance sheet as well. Yeah, not too much. There have been a lot of expenses in the general expense account, but specifically under just general conservation expenses, not sorted into one of the other categories like open space or land stewardship. That's something maybe Mary and I can take a look at. Yeah.
Do a motion to accept our report.
Moved. Second.
Okay, let's do a voice vote. Chris, aye.
Alan,
I.
Jan and I.
Mike, aye.
Marcella, I.
Okay, that's a unanimous vote of the members present. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just pull up the minutes. Sorry, I've been having Wi-Fi issues ever since I moved. Alright.
If everyone's read them, then.
Alright, here are the minutes from the last meeting.
Mhm.
Had Kiwanis Beach Road again and Warren Street. Not too much else. So, were there any comments or changes for these?
Nope.
Hearing none, we have a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
All in favor, let's do a voice vote. Chris, aye.
Alan,
Alan, I.
Jan and I.
Marcella, I.
Mike, aye.
That's unanimous vote of the members present. Thank you, Lauren. And so you already signed the paperwork, like for
Well, they're working on it right now, but I need,
Third signature.
I need a third signature Shannon, are you able to stop by the office tomorrow?
Yeah, I can come by like right when, sorry, right when
Aw.
it opens, I'm around. So what time do you get there, Mary?
I'll get there around 9 tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there. I'll be there at 8:55.
Yeah, that'd be nice, because we just have this one certificate of compliance. I think their closing is tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
You go on that one.
Okay, for report, how about open space?
There's been no change or any developments on any of the projects.
Okay, how about land stewardship?
I don't really have anything to report, although I have a question. Mary, did we get any, bids for the, Robertson Trail Bridge?
That's tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Yeah. So I know, that one person said they were definitely submitting a bid, Adam. Yeah, so we're all Dennis and we're gonna meet with Dennis tomorrow and see what happens.
Okay. Good, I'll be interested in hearing what happened.
Yeah, so if we have more than one, I guess we have to talk about it, but if we have one, then it's easy.
Yes, well, depending on the price,
Yes, depending on the price, that's true. Yeah.
yeah. So we have about, just to recap, I think we have around $107,000 in the CPA budget. The commission had agreed to kick in a little more. And then if there's a potential for some private donations, if it exceeds that level, but.
So $107,000.
And I
CPC.
think the commission, well, it was probably on your account spreadsheet. I think the commission agreed to pay maybe $7,500. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that gets you up to about 115.
Okay.
roughly. So, well, let's hope it comes in lower than that.
Yeah.
Mike, would donations go through Sudbury Valley or Metacomet?
Metacomet. Metacomet has some donations that were made in memory of John Robertson in a special account for use in Upton.
Okay. Thank you. And do we have anything about Matt Audubon forestry survey, Tom?
Yes, I've got a couple of questions and hopefully this won't take more than 5 minutes. A couple of these questions I just thought I should just throw it to the commission. Hopefully we don't have a lot of debate on it, but basically, how much money would this commission be willing to incur to remove invasive species? My thought is none, that we would do it in conjunction with the management plan, but less than 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000 to 5,000, greater than $5,000. I just want to get a general idea what the commission thinks. It's not terribly important really, but.
I think it's a hopeless battle. Let them have it.
All right, so basically go with none and we would do it in conjunction with the management plan. All right, okay, so we're gonna do that. Easy enough. Maybe that's. Other questions?
Yeah, this is Mike. I'd add that I agree with Marcel. Most of the time, it really is, I'm gonna say hopeless, but unless it's a new infestation that can be eradicated fairly easily, I mean, I wouldn't want to spend much on it. But there are places where, if it's a new infestation, perhaps hiring someone to apply herbicides costs maybe about $1,200 a day or something like that. There might be instances where it was worth putting some resources into it.
That's fine. This is just a survey thing with it doesn't give us that much detail. So it's not that important.
Okay.
Survey thing, but I just wanted to get a feel for this without speaking for everyone on a couple of questions. And then another one was, how could technical assistant opportunities be more useful? You know, I didn't think it was that important, but again, do we think we need some technical assistance in regards to any of this forest management?
What exactly are they talking about regarding, I don't understand what that, it's kind of a broad term.
Yes, it is. So how could technical assistant opportunities be more useful?
Well, of course they can be, but we don't know how, because we don't know what we're talking about.
Fine, so I'll say, we're good.
We don't know.
You know? All right, I don't want to spend much time on this, so we'll go, all good. Next one, in your opinion, how can financial assistant opportunities be better designed?
Give us all your money. I mean,
Oh, the design,
what are they? do they-
Mike and Marcella, you guys have written grants,
Yeah,
my thought is this has to do with grant stuff.
okay, I was wondering if that's what they meant, or if there were other programs that, weren't necessarily grant programs that they were talking about.
Well, it does say, as you mentioned, Marcella, it is an open-ended question. It literally says that. So, basically, how can financial assistant opportunities be better designed? So I've never done anything with grants. I don't know anything about it, frankly. If you have an opinion, share it. If you don't, we can move on.
Less paperwork, less, less to do.
How
Let's
about,
people. Sounds good.
what if we need legal assistance to pay a lawyer to review stuff? That would-
Okay, so if I understand what you're saying, Chris, we're looking for financial assistance for the legal process.
Right, legal reviews.
That's good thinking, yep.
Not that we want to be lawyers, but if we have to, we will.
All right, that's good enough. All right, it's I think that may be it. All right, that's it. Very good.
Okay, thank you, Tom. How about Warren Brook, Howard Glen Boardwalk resurfacing project?
I think that was just left over from last week. I don't know if you guys finished it or not.
It's this, I can add, there's gonna be a, CPA meeting next week, and one of the potential warrant articles we're gonna talk about is that project. The Warren Brook Trail Bridge. The hearing's on next Wednesday, and the draft article is, asking for, $15,000 from CPA.
Would it be helpful if we tried to match that?
Didn't we?
Well, I
agree?
the commission has agreed to put in 5.
Okay,
Plus, we will try to identify some private fundraising too. But the CPA article right now is written as 15.
okay. The CPC looks favorably on projects that have other sources of funding as well.
Yes.
So we'll keep that on the discussion list. And how about Cobbler's Creek? Do we have any updates with the guy in his tree?
Chris, I
Is
wonder
that taken care of?
if you printed out the old agenda, an older of it.
Okay, how about 252/0 Milford Street, the Cook property?
Yeah, I think that's the old agenda
Yeah.
as well.
So,
So
Warren Brook, did we do the Warren Brook? Howard
Yeah, we
Pond?
did that one.
So it's this 170 West River extension for cleanup.
Yeah, so this is new. If you guys remember 170 West River Street, he's the one who is putting a pool in, and he had put a whole ton of wood in the conservation restricted area. And he agreed to move it by, I can't remember when, let's see. Oh, he was supposed to get everything done by October 1st. And he doesn't think he's gonna be able to do that. He's dealing with some health issues. So he would like an extension, I believe, till the middle of November. So I just said I would bring that before the board.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a guy, this is the health issue.
Yeah. So we'll just come up with a new deadline for him and
What does he?
I think he said a month and a half, but I will, yeah, maybe December 1st.
Oh, January 1st, just do
January
it
1st.
the new year. I mean, it's not, it doesn't sound like that big a deal.
Nope, it's not that big a deal.
And was there anything for Cook's property or is that done?
I think that
That was
all
last week.
that,
The only thing left is upcoming meetings, October 8th.
So are we going to make a motion to adjourn?
If we should,
Okay, give a second.
second,
Let's do a voice vote. Chris, I.
Aye.
Alan, I.
Marcella, I.
Anne and I.
Is Mike still there?
We're good.
there.
Okay. That's a majority vote to adjourn our meeting. So thank you.
Great, thanks, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, folks. Thank you.